Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft stream, and today I feel incredibly bright. Last time we were too dark and this time we're too bright. I can't get this right, can I? Allow me to dim my light. I feel like I'm on fire. There we go, that's better. Many being better. You also may have noticed, you might not have noticed, but if you've got a keen eye, you might notice behind me half of my sound tiles have fallen off the wall. Because the glue just ain't no good, mate. They just keep falling off. I stick them back on, they fall off again. So I just thought, what's the point? What's the point sticking them back on? So what I think I'm going to do is probably just take them all down at some point and paint the wall. And then they look nice. Maybe. We'll see. We've already got a subscriber. Amazing. Oh, gee whiz. 2.
Are you kidding me? That is not possible. How you subscribe for that long?
And it looks like Twitch has updated how it tells me that I've got new subscribers as well. So I've got a whole bunch of information I didn't have before. Big load of gobbledygooks made it harder to read. So Rick Hunter resubscribed for 1 month. They have been subscribed for 4 months. This is amazing news. Arian Denton has resubscribed for 1 month and have been subscribed for 7 months. So thank you very much for that. Also, just need better glue, mate, says Michael Switch. No, glue no good. Glue no good, mate. Glue rubbish. We're not using glue anymore. What's this free puppy cam I can see on there? You're not having that. Get rid of it. No way, you're not having it. I've told you before. No freebies. Right. I was going to do beta survival. And I loaded it up. Chuck's actually in the world now, so we can go to it. But I thought, you know what we should probably do with 1.17 literally going to drop within a few days? We should probably do a bit of testing. And as also, I'd really like to fiddle with the new gradients, the new block gradients we've got and stuff like that. So I've got a few ideas of things that I'd like to test. But if you've got any ideas of things you'd like to test for, you know, the new blocks and mobs and things like that, things you're interested to find out, then obviously drop a note in the chat and we'll do as much as we can. So I'm gonna go small, meow, like that, and I'm gonna get some blocks out, I guess. The first thing I want to do is I want to talk about lawns. Lawns is nice, right? Pickle says, I have some industrial double-sided tape. It will come off when the drywall comes off. Yeah, well, what I've done is I've hung a sheet of vinyl, big sheet of vinyl, behind them because I didn't want to ruin the wall, and then glued them to that. And I think a mixture of that it's just not going well, mate. Not going well at all. Right, so one thing we got in the new update is this moss, and I want to also get some concrete powder as well, because if you're like me, you tend to do nice big lawns on the game, right? And one of the nicest ways to do a lawn, I think, is to just do like strips of green concrete powder next to grass, because it, you know, gives it that mode effect, which I really like. But there is a big problem with these lawns. Can anybody in the chat tell me what the lawns is the problem of? Pickle says, yeah, oh yeah, the vinyl's hard to stick to. Yeah, it keeps falling off, mate. As I said, if it was stuck to the wallpaper behind it, it'd be fine. But no, the vinyl's rubbish. Water is wet, says Mike on Switch. It is. It is indeed. We've had this before. Vinyl doesn't stick too much. It needs special glue. I'm a floor layer, says Rick Hunter. Okay, fair dues.
Well, that seems too simple.
It does seem too simple, doesn't it? And somehow we've triggered a hype train. How was a hype train being triggered? Nothing happened. What? Oh, is that from somebody playing That Seems Too Simple? Okay, I didn't realise they counted towards it. Well, thank you very much for triggering a hype train. Thank you very much, mate. If you'd all like to form an orderly queue to stand on the edge of the platform, don't stand too close and fall off, though, because, you know, train will be moving swiftly through. Just be careful. Get your tickets ready. Going to be checking them all, making sure you've paid. Right, okay, so we've got a lawn. Grass is green, says Lofty. It is indeed. It is indeed. It started cutting my grass. They nearly died. Died, says Mitz. So I felt when I did mine the other day. Do you want to see the pictures from my my epic battle with the lawn? Let me see if I can pull them up for you. Jeez, it was hard work. Let me put it that way. I think I've downloaded them to my PC before. They're on my Google Drive, but I'll download them again now. But yeah, oh man, it was hard. I'm never doing No Mo May again. It was awful. Right, let's I've got a few here. I'll download them and then I'll show you them. So I'm good like that. I'm good at showing you things. I'm a bit of a sharer, really. Photos.zip is open. Okay. Are you ready, peeps? I only did a little section. There's still loads to go. That's how I started. I did one section one day. It was too wet. Check that grass out. So that's the pile of grass when I'd finished. That's all of I took off my lawn. That's like, you know, a person's probably like that big in the bottom of that picture. There's a mountain of grass. This bit here is where I realized I had my mower actually on the shortest level and not not the longest. So I was wondering why it wouldn't go through it, because it's a pretty good mower and it just wouldn't have any of it. It's because I had it on the shortest. So I was using a hedge trimmer. To go through it all, and that's how long it was. It's ridiculous. So I got there in the end, though. I did it. I got there. I got it all gone. Where's the one where it's all gone? I obviously didn't download the bit where it's all gone, but it's all nice now. Although it's dead, it's died. It's all gone yellow. Apart from that, it's fine. So yeah, good lawn mowing I did today. No, the other day, whatever day it was. Jeez, how many pictures did I open? Schlo has cheered 300 bits, and Devil Senpai Lucian has cheered 100 bits. Thank you very much for your bits, mate. Appreciate it. Start with the size, says Avoided Lie. I didn't have a size. I had a hedge trimmer, a strimmer. Strimmer did pretty good, but they kept, you know, strimmers, they've got the little, like, bit of stuff inside, and they just permanently snapped. How do you stop them snapping? They drive me nuts. You'd spend more time with the strimmer upside down, pulling a little bit more thread through, than you do actually strimming. Need a riding mower, sir. It's not that big, the garden. I think those gardens about as big as a riding mower turning circle. Yep, just a goat, says Avoided Law. Get a goat. I need sheep, says Mitz. You don't, they poo everywhere. Right, anyway, can anyone answer me the question? What's wrong with these lawns in Minecraft? What's the problem with them? Come on. What happens when you've got a nice lawn like this, and it's all lovely and it's big, so it's, you know, it feels luxurious. Water, says Pickles. When it gets wet. Well, yeah, when it gets wet is one thing, but the biggest problem I have is when it's nighttime, they're impossible to light. You know, you can't light them up very good without plonking lights all over them. So you just get loads of mobs spawning all over them, which is not ideal. So I've been really excited for a new block coming in the game, particularly moss carpet. Moss carpet is amazing. I absolutely love moss carpet. Not only is it probably going to replace the need for the concrete powder. I don't think we'll need any need for concrete powder unless we want to have like a 3-tone stripe system going on. It also adds variation, which is amazing, which is lovely. And I believe, I might be wrong, that it's unspawnable. So that's the first thing I want to test in today's beta testing live stream is moss carpet unspawnable? I know it is in Java Edition because I watched Exumafoid's myth busting video. But is it in Bedrock Edition? Because Bedrock Edition and Java Edition don't particularly gel ever so well. The only problem then is that the carpet, or the concrete powder, is still spawnable. So we'd need something else as well. Get some fake grass, as Lofty. I'd love to have fake grass in that garden, but I don't own the house, so it'd be a big waste of my money. It would be great if I could do that, but it ain't mine. Right, let's make a big platform of moss carpet and find out if it's spawnable. Jeez, let's do this. Everybody got bored and left. Oh, mate. I don't know why I'm going over there. We can do it over here, can't we? Okay. Phil. Who's Phil? No, I'm filling a section in, mate. Oh, yeah, but who's Phil? Oh, jeez. Shut up. We want some moss carpet, mate. Yes. Mini. Look at that. Look at that excellent filling I did there. A great job. You can all congratulate me on what a good job filling I did. Now we need to turn it to midnight. Let's put it on normal and make sure mobs are spawning. So now we will find out if this thing is spawnable. Better than mowing pickles, lol, says Mitz. Mowing pickles? Hurrah! Now we can see. This is even better. I tried it a couple of days ago, said somebody. What is? Pickle says then you'd have to vacuum for your... Oh, I see. Pickle said then you'd have to vacuum your lawn, and then Mitt says better than mowing pickles. Wow. It looks to me like it's not spawnable. Let's just go over here and see if things are spawning over. We might actually be a bit far away, actually. Oh, things are spawning on the grass. Okay, so we're not too far away. So let's go back over the moss carpet and see if things spawn on the moss carpet. They've despawned now. Are they going to spawn? Foxy oh, jeez, nifty rat. Why? Why? Not doing it. I refuse. Not allowed to refuse. I am. I can do what I want, mate. Speaking of refusing, I refused to read something out. I didn't even notice it. X-Cold Streamer gave out a sub gift to Juniper D. So if you are Juniper D, please give X-Cold Streamer a big thank you for that. Forgot the comma lol, says Mitz. Yes, you did. You completely confused me. Well, I think we can 100% determine from this wonderful testing that we've done is that is not spawnable. So that's test number 1 done. No, and I can't do that now. So now I've got to be twin as well. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, look, I'm twin. Oh, she's gone. Oh, she has to go out. It's a shame, isn't it? Someone needs to make a pack that shows your spawn area. That would be handy, wouldn't it? I want mob spawning off. I don't want sheep all over the place. Get out of it, sheep. Go away, shoo. Be gone. Oh, wow, I missed that. Thank you so much, X-Code Streamer, said Juniper D. One Bash says, hello, Mr. NoTail. Well, hello. Hello. How are you doing? Hey, Foxy, greetings, says Ancient MRG. Well, hello to you as well. And Nifty Rat says, need a twin pickle, says Avoiding War. What? Right, so that's kind of like the main thing I wanted to test, but that still gives us a problem that things will spawn on the carpet. So maybe we could do something with that. But I really want to look at the new like stone gradients we've got now, because we've got so much stone. It's unbelievable. So we got black stone, obviously. My favorite of all of the black stones is the black stone. And then we've got it's called deep slate now, isn't it? Blue. They changed it from something a good name to something bad. Right, many of those. And then we've got normal stone. And we've got basalt. And don't forget andesite as well. Right, many stones. Smooth stones. And then we'll get some andesite. Yes, many. And what was the other thing I just said? Oh, basalt. Which we've now got smooth basalt, which is wonderful, mate. Pickle says, are you going to make a resource pack that renames it to Grimstone? That would be nice, wouldn't it? It's easy enough to do. Or change the text file. Take you about a minute, mate, to do that. But no, probably not. Probably not. So the darkest of the dark blocks, I guess, is probably this blackstone here. It's very, very dark. And it's also very purpley. And then I would say it's probably the cracked stone bricks. And then obviously that. And then the polished blackstone is slightly not quite as dark, because there's not as dark many bits in it. Those are the real words, mate. I didn't make them up. You did. Right. Then we got these ones. And then I think it would probably be basalt after, not basalt, what's it called? Basalt. I was right. Them ones. Let's see if we can get them in some sort of order. Then them ones. Then them ones. No, I don't think we need those. And then those. Okay. So my only problem with the bricks is they look a little bit too uniform. But that's fine. Let's not worry about it. It's okay. I don't want the chisel one. What's going on with my keyboard and mouse again? He has anti-gravity properties. His tea has anti-gravity properties. Are you going to... it's amazing the way tea doesn't fall out of his cup. Oh, was I upside down? I see. All right, many. Ooh, what? Was that one of those isometric ones where it's different? Whoa, it's different rotations. Well, that's weird. That can't be right. Surely that looks awful. That's just normal deep slate. Why is it rotating on the side? That doesn't look good at all. Hands up in the chat if you think that looks good. I don't like it. It's weird. I don't like it. We've put too many layers in now. We found something out, peeps. It's got to be a bug, right? I mean, that's easy to fix as well with the resource pack, but surely that's not right. Is that right? Why is it always the one on this side? Oh, is it one of those if you place it... so if I place it down... Oh, it's like logs. It's like logs, peeps. So if you place it on the one on the side, it's the other way round. Oh, in that case, I like it. It's good. Rotation. It's like a log, says Pickles. No, it isn't. Shut up. Cobblestone, I think you forgot, says Sandevil. Yeah, I did forget cobblestone. You're absolutely right. Cobblestone's a bit dark and light though, isn't it? Don't think it really fits in there so well. Maybe it would go around about there in our little system that we've got going on. Okay, so I like that block now. I've changed my mind. That's actually darker. How did I end up with that there and not there? So what about this one? Is this one darker or is that one? Oh, no, that's darker as well. Although that looks like exactly the same. Oh, it's infested. It looks exactly the same as the other one. It is. It is literally exactly the same. Okay, so we'll put that one there. Then we'll go this one here. Jeez. Then we'll go this one here. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And smooth basalt too, says Pickles. I got it here, mate. I got the smooth basalt. Don't worry about it. I got it. Untwist your knickers. You can fret not, my friend. I have smooth basalt. There it is. Right before your very eyes. Now, I don't know, actually, if that would be... That's a little bit darker. Maybe that would go there instead. What do you think, peeps? Think they're darker? I think they are. Although they've got that purple in them again. I keep them twisted. Thank you very much, says Pickles. Fair enough. We're gonna have to get closer upper. Yeah, I think we need the basalt at this layer here. Or maybe even that one there. I don't know. I just don't like the purple in it. It doesn't fit because it's got purple in it. What do you think, peeps? Did we do it wrong? I think we should probably leave it where it was. It's fine. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. Put them ones back in. Pretend you saw nothing, all right? Shh, don't turn him on. I didn't make a mess. You did. Here we go. Nice. Okay. So then we got normal basalt, which is also light logs. Now that doesn't seem like it's much of a very like different. Jeez, words. Right, what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to put a row behind here and a row behind there as well, so I can rotate those a bit as well. So we can have these. We can wrong one. Jeez Louise, for making me sneeze. I did it on the wrong bit. Did I? Yeah. Did I? No, no, I didn't. I'm being a moron, peeps. Hi, Foxy. Hi, chat. How's everyone doing, says JCB. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? You doing all right? I mean, I'm doing all right, but are you doing all right? That's the question. That's the question on everybody's minds. See, the sideways basalt is darker. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. There's too many options for us now, peeps. There's just way too many. And then it is a big jarring chat. That's too light. There's too many light stuff in that. We're moving away from that. I'll say it's a big change in terms of colour from that to cobblestone. I think cobblestone, realistically, is probably going to have to go up there, but I don't know if it does. I don't know if it's lighter than stone. We have many grey. I'm not just some viewer. I'm at regular at times, says Devil Senpai Lucian. Good. Dob says, hey Foxy, how are you and chat doing today? I don't know about chat, I haven't asked, but I'm doing all right. Speaking of how are chat doing, how are you doing, chat? You all right? Feel rude now that I haven't asked. How come chat is just humans, says the real deal pick. What? Switch cobble and andesite, says somebody. I don't think cobble goes there. Maybe it does. You might be right. You might be right. What's going on? My keyboard's playing up again. Oh, I think you're right. Okay, so that's like a full color gradient thing. But what about like the now we've got all of the different textures. So that's effectively like a cobble, isn't it? That's cobbly texture. And then we got this new cobbly texture here. And then we got that's a bit of a cobbly texture as well. And then I guess that's quite cobbly if you look at it on the side, and so's that one as well, really. Would you say that's cobbly smooth basalt? I think it is a bit. Don't forget about netherite, says King of the Railroad. It's you're never going to build with netherite. Let's be honest. Never going to have enough of it to build with it. I get what you're saying, but it's just yeah, it's not going to happen, is it? It's too expensive. It would go there in between those two. It's also not cobbly, mate. Not cobbly at all. Smooth cobble like, says Ray Hell. Rail? Evening, Foxy and chat, says Skater Dad. Well, hello there. How you doing? What's going down? What's happening, bro? Many cobbly things. That means we could make more interesting cobbly looking paths, I think. Do you think we could make cobbly looking... I'm a fluff, says Devil Senpai Lucian. Good for you. Good for you, mate. I'm glad you are. Someone needed to be, didn't they? Can't all go around not being fluffs. Someone had to just, step up to the job and say, look, I'm a fluff. You don't have to, because I'll be one. Okay, fair dues, mate. I don't know what a fluff is. Sounds fun, though. Making pallets, says Jesse B. Just having a look at the new, the varieties of things that we can do now, Jesse, and how we could make our, our nice lawns slightly less spawnable. I don't know. I'm just having a bit of a mess around, really. For I don't really sit. The only thing I can do on Truly Bedrock is tidy up. I don't want to tidy up. I don't want to, but I can't be bothered. I got so many chests and things everywhere. I can't even begin to think about facing tidying up. Can't imagine anything worse. I don't want to do it, Mum. Don't make me tidy my room. You gotta. The world download's coming soon. You gotta do. No, I don't want to, Mum. Don't make me do it. You gotta. It's a law. Oh, I don't think cobble goes in here at all. I think it's too bright. Maybe we need to be a bit more careful about how we spread that about, because I think cobble fits with some of them a little bit better. Lol, that made my day, said Devil Senpai Lucian. That's exactly how I'm feeling, said Jesse. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's when you know something's over, when it's finished, it's well, there's stuff I could still do, but what's the point? What's the point? That, I don't like the cobble in there. Looks horrible, doesn't it? What else have we got that we can throw in there? Oh, we didn't use any the blackstone. Pop some blackstone in there instead. I think what we need to do is be a bit more careful with how we actually grade that path. So that's just sort of higgledy-piggledy thrown together. Let's try again. This time with actually being careful with what we're doing in terms of what blocks we're putting where. That would have been better with babyface filters, says JCB. Maybe it was. Right, so we'll put some dark spots in. Just put some dark bits in, and then we'll pick the next darkest cobbly looking block. So the next darkest cobbly looking block is probably either that, because it's got the purple tinge to it, I think. And then I think probably cobbled deep slate would go next with that one. I really like that cobbled deep slate. I think that's a lovely block. I'm going to build everything out of cobbled deep slate and stone brick now. My two favourite blocks. That needs some more variation in it. So let's throw a couple of those smooth ones in there. Break that up a little bit. And then I don't think we can squeeze anything else in there. We might get away with some andesite because it's got a little bit of purple to it as well, but I still think it's way too bright. We need something to... Gravel is grey too, says King of the Railroad. Gravel is grey. But it also falls down holes, mate. Gravel. Nah, it's too light. It's too light. Although it will go on our cobbly looking block pile, and it would probably go up here at some point. Not at the top. Oh, I'm the same on my world. So many chests. Sort out. Keep putting it off, and chests keep piling up, says Dobbs31. Yeah, I normally keep on top of it, but I've been really lax with it this season. I've not been very good at it at all, to be honest with you. Cracked deep slate tiles. They might fit in here somewhere, possibly. But they maybe should have gone next to the blackstone a little bit. That might have worked quite well, maybe, possibly. What do you think? I think it looks a little bit too uniform. Let's throw a bit of that in there and a couple more of those. Maybe. There's definitely lots of options now, and I think sometimes there's too many options with these things. I think that can be a downfall. I think we're getting very much to the point with Minecraft now that there's just way too many options. way too many things to choose from, which makes it hard to choose. And when it's hard to choose, it makes you, it sort of puts you off from doing anything because you don't want to choose. A lot of people struggle making their minds up, especially me. I really struggle making my mind up on things. So it's great people going, oh, we want more of these and more of those and coloured stairs and slabs and stuff. And I just think, no, actually, sometimes probably like less. I sometimes look forward to the update where they take stuff away. Actually, we're going to remove all of the gravel. Yay, finally. I mean, it's not bad looking. It's not a horrible looking path. It's a bit straight and it looks weird with the grass around it, but it's not horrible. Just like decorating your house. That's why I went with white everywhere, Smiths. Yeah, exactly. I'm the same. Yeah, you can't go wrong with either very, very, very light, sort of yellowy, beigey colours or white. Just white. Although white gets dirty quickly. Oh, wait, we got a baby filter. Great. Per JCB request, Foxy no look. Right, okay. Baby filter. Baby filter. Does it still work? Mom! 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 It's not there. Mom! They're watching me again, Mom! Let's get rid of that. Mum meatloaf. Right. We got... Someone mentioned it would look good for a cave. Says tectonic detect. That's a good idea. That is gravel, but in a different shade. Says what? I hear laughter from the next room watching the stream. Says Blue Cat Eyes. Grey concrete powder. Says Sand Devil. There's a lot of grey blocks that aren't those. I really struggle to make any of the concretes fit with things because the texture's just way too smooth. Way too smooth. However, now we've got these other ones, it might not be too bad. Don't know. I think maybe a bit... It's way too smooth, mate. Yeah, it looks like the texture's missing. It just ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. I like the idea of it being a cave, though. So maybe we should make a little custom cave. I really like this block. What's this one called? This is smooth basalt. I love smooth basalt, mate. It's my new favourite basalt. Chisel add-on adds more variants to use for floor patterns, wall patterns. It adds a lot of new design variants that was being talked about. Pardon? What? I don't think we need more. We want less. Like many, many less. Okay, so we'll come to making a cave design out of those later. What other stuff have we got? We've got... What's from the Lush Caves? Oh, there's amethyst, isn't there? I don't know if amethyst is going to go with anything, but I do want to have a look at making a little shop, little Christmas shop with some dark oak. Oh, we've got a raid. Thanks, Stinky. Grab some smooth dark oak. We'll grab some terracotta, some red and white terracotta. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe red terracotta. And we're going to make us a Christmas shop. And when we go in Christmas shop, it's going to jingle jangle because it's all Christmassy. Maybe we should have red stripes. I don't know. We're just throwing it together quickly. I don't know. I think Christmas stuff always goes at angles, doesn't it? It's like candy canes. Maybe we need a door. Any new buttons or trapdoors you could add to your path, says Rick Hunter. I don't think they've added any new buttons or trapdoors. I don't think we've got any new wood or redstone things. I know we've got azalea leaves, which we'll look at with the lush block stuff soon. But we'll make some nice bushes and things like that to go around our garden. But yeah, I don't think otherwise they did. This is not like a good build, by the way. This is just me messing about for live stream, all right? Don't judge me. It's rubbish. I know it's rubbish. Shut up. Yeah, but it's not. It's really rubbish. Shut up. I know. Don't even got any windows. Shut up. You don't. You do it then, mate. I will. I'll do better than that. You probably will. It's rubbish. Windows. Poor doggo, keeping an eye. Oh no, someone mentioned the puppy. Oh jeez. You know what happens when you mention the puppy? Puppy goes away. Oh jeez. Sorry, mate. Sorry if you're enjoying puppy cam. Someone mentioned the puppy. Joking, not going to judge your horses. Oh no, it's you again with your name change. Khaleesi, I see you. Need to move this wood. This wood's in the wrong place. I have a window here. It's got to be a Christmas shop, in it. Actually, we'll keep that wood where it was. It's me, says person whose name should not be said on live stream. Because I keep changing it. If you're going to change your name, I'm not going to say it. Just how it is. The end. End of... No, what? I don't know. I don't know. I'm too confused. Okay. We have the outside of the shop. It looks amazing. Oh, it looks just like a Christmas shop. Looks like a weird face with a moustache. Okay. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, we're using this stuff for the inside of our shop. Okay? Jeez. You guys, stop being so dramatic about how bad it looks. Wow, payment ×3, lol. I'm sticking with this one, I promise, says Khaleesi. I like the other one because I could say it. I can't say that one. It makes me nervous that I might say something that's not appropriate for my family-friendly live streams. Okay, carpet. This is the test. Will it or won't it make a jingle-jangle sound when we step on it with carpet? I'm pretty confident that it will. Oh, jeez. I'm smashing holes in the... My perfect-looking wall's got holes in it now. Oh, man, all of that hard work and effort. Lol, I can teach you. No, I don't want to know. I could say the other one without needing a lesson. If you can't use the other one... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Why is it wonky? Jeez. Yeah, I'm not learning. I'm not taking lessons just to learn your misspelt name. It's not misspelt. It's 2 words together. Yeah, no, I don't care. I don't like it. Like the old one. I'm an old funny duddy, aren't I? Amethyst is... Oh, jeez. The amethyst, I can say that almost, is super pretty. It is. It is very pretty, but I don't think it's going to go... I bet loads of people will find amazing ways to make it look good. But for me personally, I really struggle to see how it will fit in with a great deal of stuff. But let's check. Yay! We have walking around on amethyst noises when we're in the Christmas shop. This is good news. Excellent. Now, amethyst might go with ice. What about ice? Let's grab some ice. We've got lots of different types of ice. I know that's blue and that's pink, but you never know. We could make an ice cave. Let's do that at the back of our winter grotto. Let's make a cavey looking entrance. It'd be made out of wood. Shut up. Just making an ice cave, mate. It's all right. Just messing about. Purple glazed terracotta, says Pickles. Ooh. See, now that's when builders... Pickles is a good builder. They see things I don't see because I'm not a good builder. Well, you're always putting yourself down. Yeah, but I know my limits, mate. I know. Look at my cave. Caves don't even look like that, mate. You're not even trying. Shh. Shut up. Right. Forget how awful it looks. It's fine. Should go inwards on the inside. Oh, shut up. Fine. Whatever. Jeez. Jesse B says, I was playing with it and blue ice. Oh, yeah. I see. Copying me. Copying me before I did it, was you? I see. I could do that too, FoxyNoTail, before you did it. Yeah, Jesse B. I see. Right, okay. We have amazing looking... Oh, look at that. It's a cave of dreams. Cave of wonders. Right, let's put some blue ice into it then. Because, of course, why wouldn't it have blue ice? We'll have like a vein of blue ice running through it, because that's what caves look like, isn't it? It'll be amazing. And then we'll put some normal ice in it so that it can melt and get everything wet and ruin our new concrete stuff. Yes, very good. Now, all we got to do is somehow get amethyst to look good in there. So maybe, I mean, we got the crystals, haven't we? No. It's an amethyst cluster. It's not a crystal, it's a cluster. So we could have amethyst clusters stuck around the place. But I don't think it goes. It's not the right colour. It's a very nice cave, Foxy. Looks like a Wampa would live there. I know, mate. I know. You don't have to tell me. Let's stick some powdered snow in it. We don't get... Oh, we do get powdered snow in 1.17. Amazing. Wonderful news. Wonderful news. All my dreams have come true. We don't want it on the floor, though, because we'll sink. So, yeah, I'm thinking... I mean, the cave would need to be bigger, really. But I'm thinking that if we had a big cave, right, and we had amethyst bits around it, is there anything we could pair it with so it didn't just look like it was stuck out like a sore thumb? Don't know why that's powdered snow. Doesn't make any sense to be powdered snow, but I'm putting it in. You can't stop me. Nothing you can do about it. There we go. Mini snow. Can't have crystals stuck on powdered snow, which is a little bit sad. Can we put it stick it on normal snow? We can. We can stick crystals on normal snow. That's quite interesting. Looks like at a Holland, you're going to start singing Frozen songs. Yeah, that's what I'm leading up to. All of this was just a ruse to get you listening to me singing Disney again. Clusters of it together, maybe? I don't think it's horrendous with it. I don't think it's too bad. I think it would need to be bigger, though. I think it would need to be on a much grander scale. More grand, yes. A much more grand scale. Oh, that sounded like the Willy Wonka tune, then. Shut up. Okay, sorry. Crying Obsidian is purpley. I think it might work. A bit dark, but maybe, says Xander. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. That's what we're here today to do. We're just messing about, trying things out. Sticking stuff in places and doing stuff. Let's try it. You reckon Crying Obsidian? Nope. Crying Obsidian and Amethyst. I mean, there's a world apart. The purples and... Yeah, the purple's not even the same type of purple, but... Again, if it was big enough, if you had like a big cluster of amethyst somewhere, right, that was playing the Willy Wonka theme tune, you might be able to like run again like a vein of Crying Obsidian through it and have that look like almost like lightning bolty type things coming off it. That could look interesting, maybe. You covered it all up now. I know, I didn't mean to. Try to add some shape into it. You're ruining it. You're making a mess. I know. My mouse and keyboard skills are not very good today. I don't think it goes. I'm going to say no on that one. Sing Let It Go. FoxyNoTail says, because I can't. I'll get copyrighted, mate. I'll get DMCA'd. Someone mentioned Mr. Onion, said Khaleesi. No. I bet Amethyst won't look good against purple blocks, as Conroe is. That sounds like reverse psychology to me. We have... purple blocks, but it's the wrong purple. It's like a it's like a muted purple. It's not very good. Right, we've got purple terracotta, purple glazed terracotta. We got purple concrete, purple wall, purple concrete powder. We got all the purples. Let's line them up. Let's make purple gradients, like we did over there with the other stuff. Let's not do it over there though, because there's no room. Let's do it over here. Got an infinitely flat world and I've run out of room. Jeez, this is bad news. Right, darkest one at the bottom. Oh no, it would be the Crying Obsidian, wouldn't it? Great, grab some more of that Crying Obsidian. Oh, and the other thing we need to bear in mind here is that the terracotta actually have, the blue versions are more purple, aren't they? And they might actually fit into this this whole thing a little bit, possibly. I'll just throw some of them on the floor. I forgot trad marks. Trad marks. Look, watch out for them trad marks. Hi, do you have anything on your website to help console players trim their Bedrock worlds? I don't have anything for console players, mate, because I don't play Minecraft on consoles, so it'd be I wouldn't know where to start. So sorry about that. I mean, you could always upload your world to a PC, possibly. I don't know if you can. You must surely can be able to do that. And then like fiddle with it from there. I reckon that'd work. I reckon that'd probably be the way to go, if I had to be honest. Right, one of them. One of them. Then, oh, that's darker though, isn't it? Oh, I think that actually goes down there. Start again. One of them. One of them. One of them. John Lowen, just subscribe with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much, John Lowen. Saying hello, Foxy. You've been subscribed for 4... It's not John. It's Joanne Lowen. I don't know why I called you John. Right, John. Got... clearly got... I don't know. The not ability to speak. Nailed it. Okay, so then... Oh, geez. I think it's probably Amethyst next. But we got a little bit off tone now. That doesn't go at all. That doesn't go at all, mate. No. Forget that one. And then, I guess... Wow. It looks pink now. Purple looks pink, not purple. Yeah, it's the wrong tone. It's got too much blue in it to go in there. It don't work, mate. Maybe it would work with the terracottas on their own, like Pickles said. Let's throw some terracotta down. We've got a nice sort of blue fade there. That probably works better. But it's so noisy compared to the terracotta. Run the amethyst vertical, says Fuzzy Bear. What, like up the side? It don't go. Why? What for? Reading right up there with speaking to, says Blue Cat Eyes, yeah. This will look great on your Disney Princess Castle you're building for Zloy. Says, how do you keep predicting what's going to happen, Zloy? It's like you've got a sixth sense. You seem to know exactly what's coming in season 3. I do really appreciate your prediction you put out on the Truly Bedrock Discord today. Actually, it was fascinating to read. Fascinating it was. Absolutely wonderfully fascinating, mate. It was rubbish, total nonsense, but fascinating. No. 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 And to be fair, I said glazed terracotta for the gradient. Oh, all right then. All right, jeez. Which one? Purple? Which glazed terracotta? Because none of them go. None of them go at all. Milsney is subscribed. Resubscribing. They've been resubscribed for 16 months. Amazing work, Milsney. Thank you very much. I've got itchy nose. Purple. Purple? Purple? Are you gone mad? Are you losing the plot, Mr. Pickles? Blooming purple? How could purple possibly... Yeah, it didn't look too bad, actually. I'm not convinced that it's not as bad as some of the others. Just be colourblind like me and then they all go together, says Captain Swelterton. Wow. Conor Rubbery says the amethyst is just too noisy to go with any other purple block, says Conor Rubbery. Yeah. It is a bit on the noisy side. I think it would work in a natural looking thing like a cave somewhere. I think you could make that work, but I think otherwise it's going to be difficult. Or a ceiling, like a really magical ceiling with things hanging down. If only we could like import a house in here, but let's just imagine. Just imagine for a second that we had like a nice big grand high ceiling. Yeah. Harry Potter-esque. And then we got some, I don't know, end rods or something, or... Yeah, end rods might work. What other dangly things could we have dangling down from the ceiling? They don't go at all. This looks weird. Yeah, I know. Trying to come up with ideas, mate. I don't know. Making it up as I go along. It's easy to make silly storylines when you don't have to do the work to make them happy, says Pickles. That's what I like doing. I like making up stories. I've had so many storylines that I would have loved to have done, but they would have just been impossible. So many ideas for things that could have happened, but that will never be. You wouldn't believe them. You would think that's too crazy, FoxyNoTail. You can't possibly do those things. Oh, that's a shame. I can't put a crystal on the end of an end rod. Shame. Where's the bell of shame? I think you could make that work. I think you could make a nice cave with lots of amethyst inside. I think that could look nice and pretty. But I think its best use is in the Christmas shop. Ceiling of a planetarium, says Quantum Reveries. Planetarium. Might look good behind the nether portal, says Epic. Oh, okay, let's try that. Let's try that. Let's get obsidian. Why didn't I put obsidian in the purple blocks thing? I guess it is almost black. But it should have been in there, let's be honest. Pop it down at the bottom. No one will notice. No one will notice. They'll never know. They'll never know. How will they know? Can you put a crystal on top of a lit respawn anchor? Well, that's an interesting idea. Let's give it a go. Respawn anchor. Beg your pardon? No, just be careful, you. Bit of glowstone. And a bit of crystal. You can. Oh, look, the crystal looks like it's doing crystally things. Doing crystally things. Yeah. I don't know if I'd have a full one. It'd be nice if you, like, you would have a different size. Oh. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. I would be gonna say it would be nice if you could have a different size crystal for depending on how much charge you had left in your respawn anchor. But it all went bang, mate. You got to be careful putting it on there. You got to be careful putting your crystals on your respawn anchors. Oops. Well, one thing we do know is fire does not go very well with amethyst. We can check that off the list. Fire, no point in even trying it, mate. It don't go. Does not go at all. Grab ourselves a flint and steel. Jeez. Let's pop that in there. I can't even see. It goes so well. Oh, I've gone in the... Oh, jeez. Well, it's very frustrating that happens in creative mode. I was just about to say it doesn't go with fire, says JCB. So what if we grabbed a few of these, yeah? We got some obsidian. We got some of that. And we just made a big old wall of obsidian-y, amethysty things. Just make a big wall of obsidian to start with. Not too big, because I'll be here all day making it. So we're just trying things out, peeps. Just for fun. We're having fun today. Hands up in the chat if you're enjoying this rather ridiculous, pointless live stream. I'm enjoying it. Are you enjoying it? Ooh, says Tectonic Detect. I got a couple of face palms. All right, I'll give you those. Mate. Give you those face palms. Smash a few holes in it. Put a bit of glue on it. Smash a few holes in it. Roll it up. And you got ice skates. Many hands up in the chats. Hang on, we got... Skater Dad, Nixified. Real Deal Pick. Joanne Lowen. Rael. Blue Shigetsu. Carol, I tried to say it. Mongo, Millsney, Tectonic Tech, Feel Good, 11 Bash, JCB, Mitz. And someone there saying, might be too blue. Soulfire? Oh, maybe. Maybe Soulfire. But before we do that, let's whack some of this amethyst in here. See how we get on with this crazy nonsense. I think that was too much there. Just going splat here and there, innit? Bit of this, bit of that. 1 bash. Job's a good one. Well, it might look good behind somewhere and from a distance. Possibly. Yeah, you got it, says Blue Shigatsu. Yes, nailed it. Right, all of my dreams have come true. I don't need to do anything else in the rest of my life. I have completed life. Soulfire. No, let's do it with soul soil rather than campfires. Although lanterns hanging off might look nice. We want flint and steel again, don't we? I keep throwing it away and then getting it out again. What Bombash says that's very nice. I don't know. I think you'd have to warm to that. I think maybe nether tunnel wall or something like that could look cool with all of that in there. Ooh, jingly jangly nether tunnel floor. Well, it looks better than normal fire with the purple. I think you could, yeah, you could get on board with that. You could throw some blues in there. What blue things have we got? Some blues terracotta. We've got the blue ice as well. I think you could make quite an interesting looking like nether tunnel or like area with these different things. Let's chuck a few of those in there, and then in fact let's widen it out a little bit. Smash a bit of a hole in these. Put some of this stuff in there as well. Then put some blue ice in. You could make an all sort of higgledy-piggledy thing, couldn't you? Seabones, resubscribed. Thank you very much. They've been subscribed for 18 months. Amazing. The end plant think block says what? The end plant think blocked. Oh, chorus fruit. Can't really do a great deal with it though, can you? Not really. I mean, you could put the... You can't put the flowers down. I suppose you could grow it. You can't make it... You can make purple out of it, but purple, as we discovered, is awful. You could throw a few... If you was feeling a bit rich, you could throw a few respawn anchors into your wall. That adds quite a nice pop to it, actually. An ice pop? I like ice pops. No, I didn't say an ice pop. I said a nice... Oh, jeez. And then if you light a couple of them, let's grab some glowstone. You'd have, yeah, again, a little bit more variation. Lovely job. Endstone. Endstone? Endstone? Might go. Never know. I hate endstone. Like, the worst colour in the world. Except a worse colour. Apart from worse colours than endstone, it's the worst one. I don't actually mind endstone too much. I think it, compared to a lot of other blocks, it looks a little bit yellow, but I think I can get on with it all right, I think. You don't have to marry it, mate. Just place it on the floor. All right, jeez. Crazy Monkey says, it's horrible, lol. Endstone is lol. Plant the chorus on endstone. I don't think growing chorus fruit. I mean, you could have that surrounded by chorus fruit plants that are growing, but I don't know if that's a good thing. I think those two, what are they called? Like opposite colours. The ones, I think they go together kind of in a way. Probably not in that format, but maybe if you was to make some sort of frame with some endstoney thing inside of it, that could possibly work. Like a sort of futuristic-y style base. Get some white concrete round it. Complementary colour, says Jesse B. That's the one I was looking for. Thank you. Thanks, mate. Sort me out here, Jesse B. I don't think that'd look too bad on the wall of your spaceship. Maybe get a few interesting things going on the inside. Let's grab an end rod again. I'm all about the end rods. I'm all about the end rods. What are we doing today, says Crazy Man? We're just playing with all of the new blocks and ideas that we got for blocks and whatnot. Let's throw a few of those on there. Let's get a bit of texture going on with this thing as well. A few of those sticking out of there. Maybe a big one in the middle. No. Pop one of them there. Maybe off the sides instead. And then we want something bright, really bright in the middle. A beacon. Stick a beacon. It's a shame you can't have beacons like sticking out of the wall. Complementary opposite colour. A stone has a green tint. Endstone has a green tint, says Fuzzy Bear. Put a netherite in the middle. Copper might look good as a contrast, as Cloverleaf. Could do. We haven't got to copper yet, but yeah, could do. Oh, I quite like that. Maybe that needs an item frame on it, though, with something on it. It needs a glow item frame. Got to be a glowing one. And then it needs something in the middle. It needs an item of some variety. A circular one of some form. What circular items exist, mate? A sunflower. Oh. It's very small. It's a bit small, that sunflower, isn't it? More circles, please, mate. Got any circles for me? No, I don't have circles in Minecraft. Record. Music disc. It's somewhere to keep your music collection. Amazing. Could with a mini block beacon, says Mitz. Could indeed. I don't have mini blocks on this world. But that is a good idea. Yeah, I think those go together. I think that's all right. I think we found a reasonable use for amethyst and endstone together there. So let's move on to copper then. What crazy stuff have we got going on with copper? We got all sorts going on with copper. In fact, let me clear my inventory. We got so many copper. I don't even know what to do with it all. We want the wax stuff as well, so we don't... so it don't end up changing while we're building with it. Waxed, exposed copper. Careful with that one round your kids. And we got some raw copper here as well. Slaminski says, hello, Foxy. Hello, Slaminski. I know, just saying, says Mitz. I know he was just saying, Mitz. I know, I was just saying. Jeez. All right, no need to be standoffish about it. Seen the new beta came out today. Says, I didn't, actually. I've been very, very busy. Speaking of mini blocks and mob heads and all of those things, I spent the day, I think I've, like, updated and created... like 9 new, no, not 9 new, but 9 like what they called. Jeez, words, peeps. Add-ons and resource packs. All of my resource packs and add-ons I've been updating today, ready for 1.17. Assuming, hopefully, that it's not going to drastically change when the actual version comes out. So they're all hopefully pretty much ready to go. And there has been some changes. There's been some improvements. I've done some pack combinations as well, which is be quite good. Like all of the ones that have players that... Oh, look, it's my face, all big and weird looking. Yeah, all the ones that have player entity conflicts I've done as like combined packs. I like copper. I like copper. I know a lot of people are going to use it for roofs because that's basically what it was intended for. But I think, again, we can make some really, really cool industrial looking walkways and gangways with this sort of stuff. I think it's going to be really good. So I'm thinking, if we got end rods, not end rods, what are they called? Lightning rods. Get some of these, right? I didn't put any of the baked beans on the floor. Oh, man. Need some of that raw copper. Got to get it in, bro. Do a nice raw copper boulder around the outside. I don't know why, I just got spaceships in my head today, so everything's going to be spaceship, I'm afraid. That's where my building's leading to. You guys are going to have to help me out, like, avoiding spaceships, okay? Not like dodging out the way of them when they're going to crash. No, I mean, like, coming up with ideas that are not spaceship designed. I know the beam block's not spaceship designed, but just throwing it in there, mate. Lightning rods produce a redstone signal, says... Cubs. They do. They do. Although I'm not interested in the redstone signal right now. I'm just interested in making interesting looking or different looking things. So let's make another hole in the floor. In fact, let's not make a hole in the floor this time. Let's do it raised up. Why not? Let's stick a load of normal copper in there. That would be what our walkway would have looked like back when it was new. Back when it was new out at shop, right? But over time, it's probably been a little bit battered and broken and, you know, worn down a bit. Got a few spare or replaced bits that they didn't have any of the cut stuff left, so they replaced it with that. And obviously, we got some worn out bits. Been very well worn on. And also, they've been replaced with dodgy bits as well. BCE said something that someone's laughing at. I want to see what it is. JTB said more like moldy baked beans. Yes. Blue Cat Eyes says, gee, thanks. Now I can't unsee that. What did... Oh, moldy baked beans. Don't worry about it, mate. It's all right. I don't think we want any... any of that in there at the moment. And also imagine these are slabs, right? And then what if we had some sort of walkway that went down the side with those as a railing? Does that work? It'd be nice if we could put those upside down. If we could probably do that if we was to place blocks above. And then do that? Will they stick on the other side? They do. Nice. Okay, so we get those upside down like that, right? And we're going to need some slabs. They should have added pressure plates for all of the copper variants. Ooh, pressure plates. Yeah, that would have been good. Maybe we might get away with the acacia one. Oh, we will go on there as well. But it's... Yeah, it's not really what I'm looking for. Want some slabs, mate. Slabs. Waxed copper slabs and wax exposed copper slabs. Yes. Mini. And now we've got a railing, innit? Got a nice railing here. Amazing. I don't know if I like those that way up or if I like them the other way up. What do you guys think? Do you like the end rods the right way round or the upside down way round? Or maybe there should be more of them. Maybe there should be every block. Or maybe we should alternate. Let's try... Oh, jeez. Things with small hitboxes. Let's put the slabs in and let's try alternating them. Gates in between. Warped, maybe, says Pickles. Well, there's an idea. Let's try this first, and then we'll do that on the other side. Imagine this is like floating high up in the air as well, you know, and you can see down over the edges of it or through the edges of it. Right, let's fill those in. I've made a bit of a mess here, mate. I've put some holes in my spaceship. Gates. The warped, you said. I think the warped one would definitely go if you was using the other variety. It's not bad. I don't know. I don't like the fact it doesn't touch the floor. Some dark wood accents, says Clover. Well, you don't really get wood in spaceships, do you? What about end rods, says Cubs. Okay, let's try it. Let's give it a go. End rods look very spaceshipy. I like end rods. You might notice that I use them prolifically in many things that I do. Oh, I like that. Yes. I don't know. I really like this, the lightning rods going up and down there like that, but I also really like it with the end rods. I think that adds... Yeah, I definitely think that adds something it needed. But do we like the upside down ones, or do we like the right way up ones? Jeez. Words. Don't think it really matters. I think it works both ways. Oh, I didn't realise it was a spaceship, says Clover. No, I'm just making walkways and things that I just think would look interesting. So imagine you got like a void below there then. So then you would probably have a wall like a few blocks away. And then your wall would be over here, wouldn't it? And then you would have quite an interesting looking spaceship wall. I love these blocks. Just the whole metalness of them with the rivets in. I think they look so industrial. So let's see what we can throw together with that then. With all of the new blocks that we've got, what have we got that looks quite industrial other than those? Have we got anything with a deep slate that's got a nice, like, strong pattern to it? We've got the deep slate tiles, got the chiseled deep slate. What other new blocks have we got that have got sharp edges and smooth lines? Come on, peeps, help me out. Modern music? Oh, modern rustic, says Devil. End rod's better, says Clover. Iron. No, that's not... It's not new. I mean, we could build out of iron, but it's not new, is it? It's not very exciting having iron. Iron? What a boring thing. No, don't like them. Ah. Not want to be dark, frozen sugar boxes off. Need some stairs. That's what we need. Stairs. They changed the iron block texture though. Did they? They've changed iron. I don't know if I can cope with this information. I don't believe you. Iron been changed. No, they haven't. You're having me on. It's exactly the same as it was. Pretty much, I think. Doesn't look different. You're having me on, you are. Telling me fibs. Oh, look out, FoxyNoTail have changed iron. Hmm. We're going to need some light in here. We're going to need a lot of light somewhere. Coming from something. Well, they changed it back. Happy about that. I saw a texture for a couple of releases back and disliked intensely. You're not talking about the raw iron, are you? You're not talking about this stuff. Is that the one you're thinking of? Have you gotten yourself all confused, mate? What's new and what's not? Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. I wake up most days confused. Who am I? What am I supposed to do? I like the new copper. Add a sea lantern or glowstone behind the stairs. That's a good idea. I think sea lanterns in there would look great anyway because they're just the right colour. Finally, those green lines around sea lanterns are actually useful for something. Let's pop those. Hang on. Behind... Oh, jeez. My mouse is like double clicking for some reason. I don't understand it. It's never done this before, but today, everything I click, it clicks twice, and it's quite frustrating. Right, let's pop some of those down there. And then glass. There's no point in using the new dark glass there or tinted glass because obviously that will block the light. But a glass that's going to highlight those new colours we got. I think maybe cyan would be a good one to have there. And maybe maybe it needs to be green. Yeah, the green goes better with the mouldy looking stuff. Although it doesn't look good there. Maybe it needs to be a bit of both. Little bit of both. Maybe glass panes would be better. Or we could go back to our end rods and our Ujima flips. These ones. If we did like up and down patterns inside of those. What's that one? That's the bottom, top, bottom. Something like that. Or even using our copper again. I don't know if the copper's going to go in there now. That's quite interesting, look. Different, innit? Yellow, says Cubs. Use paint, says Tectonic Architect. Or white glass, says JCB. Yeah, white glass would go. White glass would definitely go. Oops. Now look what you've gone and done. You've gone and done that thing again where you smashed your glass. Glass. So now we got a cool looking backdrop to our weird looking walkway. Yeah, I think I can see a lot of uses for copper. I like it. It's not the best wall I've ever made, but it's, you know, a bit of fun. Cubs really wants me to use yellow paints. I don't feel that it's going to work. I think the yellow is a little bit too luminous, but I'll give it a go. It's not my cup of tea. I mean, it's kind of got that hazard warning feel to it because of the black, but it's, yeah, I'm sorry, mate, I don't really like that personally. Put dark glass in so you can't see nothing. Yeah. I really like dark glass. I'm looking forward to using that. I know it's called tinted glass, but it's always been dark glass because it's been in every single mod pack I've ever used. And you know, I don't see the point of it being called tinted glass. Red panes, purple panes, Jesse B. No! Rainbow panes. Right, okay, we've played with copper, we've played with amethyst, we've played with those things, we've played with all of those. What are we missing? Oh, all the lush cave stuff. Let's go. We did work with a little bit of moss right at the beginning. Let's clear our inventory again. Let's go and find all of the green things that we've got now. Let's go crazy with the green things. What green stuff have we got, peeps? Got green wool. We got green terracotta powder. We're gonna have to do big inventory for this to find green, I think. And my scroll bar's gone. There it is. Green. We've got. Oh yeah, of course. We got prismarine. We got the copper again. We got a block of emerald slime blocks. I think we're probably pushing the limits of what we can use in there, to be honest with you. Grass. Oh, and leaf blocks. Many leaf blocks. Cactus as well. Oh, and we haven't used any dripstone. Remind me about dripstone soon, because I haven't used any dripstone. And I want to play with the new dirt as well. I want to do more dirt stuff. Yeah, remind me about those things. But for now, we're going green. What was that black block with green in it, says Blue Cat Eyes. A black block with green in it? A black block with green in it. Oh, deep slate or emerald ore. That one. That could be used in some sort of weird alien spaceshipy thing. Right, so you've got your standard, like, I don't know, cobblestoney stone brick path, right? Or I don't know, some sort of like rockery area in a pond and things. So you got yourself one of them, and then you think, you know what? I want to transition that to something that's all broken down and rough around the edges. So you pull out your moss covered blocks. And you think, oh yeah, that looks good. And we'll break it up a bit. We'll have it smashed to bits a bit. Let's get some normal cobble out. Let's throw some of those in there. Just make it look a little bit more interesting. Then you pull out the big guns. You go, hey, I'm not messing about. I got moss. I got full-on moss now. Not just mossy, not just grass and other stuff. I got actual moss, mate. We've got moss coming out of the wazoo. It's going to be amazing. I could probably do to use some like slabs and stuff to make this, to highlight this a bit better. But yeah, moss. I love it. But what does it go with? It obviously goes with grass. Clearly. All the greens are so close in tone. I really like that. The greens are all very earthy greens. There's no, apart from like emerald and slime, which you wouldn't really consider using with something like this anyway. You can use all of those. They all look so like woody. Like, yeah. Moss gonna make good topiary trees, says Jesse B. It's gonna make good everything. I think moss would be great for ruins, says Khaleesi. Yeah, I agree. You might want to see a doctor if you've got moss there, said a lack of hygiene. Says, yeah, we're lack of hygiene. I'm surprised you haven't got moss there with a name like that. All right, so let's throw in a little bit of concrete powder around it. A little bit of terracotta as well. Because the terracotta blocks just look lovely, mate. I don't know if wool's going to really go in here, but we'll chuck a little bit in. And then we'll go... we'll smash a few more of these down anyway, just to sort of fade it all through. And then we'll lead through to some bushes. So we'll get our new flowering bushes. Bushes with flowers in. I don't think it's going to really suit what we're doing here. I like the azalea leaves though. I like the fact that they feel, I don't know, they've got a different, completely different feel to them from most leaves. I really like them. They're good leaves. Good leaves, bruv. They feel more full. Does that make sense? Jesse drooling over all the green tones, says Blue Cat Eyes. JCB says, oh, I've read that one. Oh, good grief. I need to stop trying, apparently. Oh, typing, apparently. Also, what about Glow Lichen? Glow Lichen. It's a bit... I mean, it's not going to add anything, really, unless you're, like, super into detail. Like, it's a little bit too bright on some of the stuff. I think you get away with it on some really light blocks like that. But if you start slapping it over this sort of stuff, I suppose it'd probably help you blend it in a little bit from the like the stone stuff to that. But I just feel like at night it's going to look kind of a bit strange. Maybe you might be. I might be wrong. I just assumed it wouldn't look too good. Oh, I got. Actually, you know what? I like it. I take it back. I think it's good, and it does add some well-needed light to the area as well. And I forgot you could do that. You can put it on all sides. Don't like it on the moss block. I like it on those ones though. Now, instead of you talk too much and they say you type too much, what? I like it gives off a light level of 7. Says, does it really? I didn't realise it was a light level 7. That's handy. Very handy. That gives me an idea. How would our lawn look if we had glow lichen all the way along it? It looks too blue, doesn't it? If the glow lichen was more green, I mean, you could texture that easily. It wouldn't be vanilla. But if that glow lichen was a more close in colour to the grass or the powder snow behind it. In fact, that doesn't actually look bad. As a lawn, that doesn't actually look that bad at all. It's just a little bit too blue, isn't it? So if you had your, your azalea leaf bushes going around the side of your garden, because of course you would. Why wouldn't you use azalea? I don't think they look good as bushes around the garden. I don't think they look good as bushes. They look too vibrant. Okay, let's go with the good old-fashioned oak leaves then. Have our bushy wall around the garden. It can waterlog, says that it can waterlog indeed, yes. Although you don't think you really want to be waterlogging it in your garden, do you? Because you're going to turn all your concrete powder into concrete. I don't think that's too horrendous looking. It's not the best, but it's not bad. Add the vines behind the oak leaves. Okay. Vines. What, normal vines? Glowberries? Glowberries. Not called vines at all. Oh, you can't put in, yeah, you can't do that, can you? You said behind. I think contrast is nice against the green, said Cloverlee. What is that random text on screen? It's because it's in the beta. Or beta, or whatever you call it, wherever you're from. It's called beta where I live. Oh, you can't put it under leaf blocks. You can have it there, though. Oh, I've made a big hole in my amazing wall now. Oh, jeez. JCB's fault. Teammates, I didn't blame you that time. I think this is going to look great for, like, ruins and stuff like this, though. I really like the look of that. Right, let's get on with some little planty bits then. So we've got new trees, haven't we? And sapling. No, not sapling. What are they called? Oh, no, it's just called an azalea. No tree required. Sound alerts in the middle of the screen, says Mitz. Oh. What's it say? That guy's too small for me to read. It says, Open and tell us to take out. You need to grant us access to show who you are. Huh. I don't know what's happening, peeps. I'll have a look and see if I'll probably like the extensions that needs. Why do things always like log you out and need updating? It's so frustrating. I went to when I started my stream yesterday. I was like, right, all I need to do is turn the computer on, open up my stream stuff. It's all set. Everything's ready. Put Nellie's phone cam on. It's like, you need an update. That phone's not even connected to the internet. It's got no connection at all. But there's obviously like a timer in the program to tell it that you need an update. So it wouldn't launch. So I had to connect that phone to the internet to update the phone so that I could use the camera. So I did that, and then the computer says, oh, your phone, you've updated the app on your phone, so you need an updated version of the app on your computer to talk to it. For goodness sake. So I had to do that and install a new plug. Oh, it's a nightmare. Why can't they just like, if you don't want to update, why do they force you? It's very frustrating. So anyway, sound alerts. What's going on, sound alerts? What's happening, bro? Why are you all like messing me around and stuff? Browser source is offline. Troubleshooting. And then it just takes you to a FAQ page. Browser source is not working. Browser source is offline, not active. If the sound alerts extension on Twitch says your browser source is offline, you need to make sure the browser source of sound alerts is active in your current scene of your broadcasting software. If it's not online, try refresh the cache of the browser source. Jeez, right, I'm gonna lose you for a second. The stream won't go, but you won't be able to see me while I go and poke that. I'll be back with you in a second. One moment. Well, I refreshed it, and the weird text is still there, so I don't know. I guess I probably just have to turn it off, I guess. Which one are we on? That one. There we go. I've turned it off. Right. Anyway, where were we? Azaleas. Little azaleas, innit? Oh, hey, little aliens, did you say? No, not aliens, azaleas. Oh, I know! I figured it out! I finally solved the riddle. Oh, jeez, peeps. Jeez, you're gonna love me. Yeah, we already do. You're the most amazing person. Well, thank you very much. Right, forget it. Forget your concrete powder. Forget it. Forget the concrete powder. We don't need it. I believe these are non-spawnable blocks. So, just have all of your floor azalea leaves. No grass required. Completely fake lawn that's non-spawnable. You can have a lawn as big as you want. Nothing can spawn on it. And if you wanted to add some flowers in there, you can use the flowery ones to make it look even more pretty. The text is gone. Yay, says Cubs. Sound alerts have been playing up all day. Has it? Oh, is it playing up for other people as well, has it? Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. Well, we can't place them on top of other ones. We now have amazing looking lawns that don't require weird glow like and stuff. Blue Cat Eye says they don't. Yes, love you, Foxy. They don't. What? Smash! Spore blossom for vegetation. Ooh, spore blossoms. We haven't looked at those either. Are they? Yeah, they should be in 1.17, shouldn't they? We'll grab one of those in a second. And not you'll be able to find one because you can't get you can't find lush caves anywhere. Oh, I like it, and I like the pink ones as well. Oh, your gardens are just going to look so good now, aren't they? It's just, I bet you can't plant flowers on top of those though. What are flowers under? What are they called? Grab some of those. No. But what you could do then, because obviously things won't be able to spawn if there's a flower occupying the block. So then you could like remove a couple of those and then, you know, put a few grass blocks around so you could have flowers and things in there and just sort of change it up a bit. Put glow vines behind the oak leaves. How? How, Cubs? You can't just have glow vines just floating. How do I do it? Oh, Pigs Possum, subscriber Prime. Thank you very much. I missed that. I don't know why I didn't get an alert. Thank you very much. That was 21 minutes ago. You can. It's a glitch, says Tonic Tech. What? It's a glitch? What glitch you talking about, mate? You have to set it P though. I don't know. What? I don't know what you're getting at. I'm really sorry, but the glow vines. This is a glow vine. It's how you place glow vines with glow berries. That you place them like that, and then if you want the glow berries on them, then you have to bone meal it. Like so. See? That's how it works. Right, anyway, we're doing a test. We're doing another big test. We're going to plant loads of these azaleas and see if mobs can spawn on them. And then we'll do the same with the... Oh, they won't be able to spawn on glow lichen because it's... Well, it's light, isn't it? So we know that already. I want to check this first. We've got a fill command from right at the beginning of the stream somewhere. There we go. Boom. The vines that glow. So, oh, you were on about glow lichen.
What is going on here? Somebody has just subscribed for 8 months in a row. Let me just check this. Yes, it is true. Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Paul UTK. I heard that one. Subscribe with Amazon Prime for 8 months. Amazing. Thank you. That's wonderful. Wonderful news, mate. Thank you very much. Do mob spawning. True. Will... Oh, no! Oh, this is bad news. Mobs can spawn inside azaleas. I mean, they can't go anywhere, so you've basically got a mob trap. I made a new mob farm, peeps. Capture your creepers inside your azaleas. Well, that's a bit of bad news, isn't it? It's very bad news. What a stupid game rule that is. Why? Excuse me, mate. You're not supposed to spawn there. Will they fall through, says Blue Cat Eyes? They have fallen through, but you can't plant as an azalea that's not on the floor, I don't think. But maybe you can build something up, put the azalea there and then break it down? No, you can't. So, not very useful. Not very useful. But that's sad news that they can spawn in there. That's really annoying. So forget it. What you would have to have then is a non-spawnable block that your azalea is on top of. So what... Okay. What blocks can we put our azaleas on top of that are not spawnable? I mean, we could put them on lights. They would not be spawnable. What if we got ourselves some shroom lights or some sea lanterns or something like that? Strings, says Blue Cat. I don't think... Oh, and you can't place them on there. I doubt very much we would be able to place it on string if we can't place it on there, but this is Bedrock Edition, so you never know. We can't place it on string. About sea lanterns. Can we place it on sea lanterns? Come on, peeps, coming up with the ideas, please. No, sea lanterns is a no-go. What else emits light that would be able to place these on? I mean, I get the feeling these are only going to be able to be placed on... Yeah, you can't even place them on wood. Can you place them on flowering stuff? No. Can you place them on concrete powder? No. Can you place them on glass? No. Farmlands, there's a lack of hygiene. That's not a bad idea. It is a non-full block, so technically light can shine through it. Yes, we can put them on farmland. Okay, does that mean we can put them on grass paths as well? Oh, Nelly. Can we put them on grass paths? No, we can't put them on grass paths, but we can on farmland. I quite like the look of that as well, the way they're planted in that farmland. Remember to hydrate it. Yeah, you might need to hydrate it. Maybe not if something's planted in it, though. The game's a bit strange like that sometimes. I know, there we go. One change, so we will need to hydrate it. Farmland isn't spawnable, says Mike on Switch, right? So shouldn't need light. Yeah. But like you say, you're going to have to keep it hydrated. What else could we potentially do that's not a full block that it might grow on? I mean, that's a great idea. It's wonderful. What about slabs? Are there any slabs that we can place it on? Salbs. No, not salbs, mate. Slabs. I doubt there is. I bet it won't grow on any of these slabs. Although top slabs are still spawnable, aren't they? So, pointless. Honey! If it grows on honey, I shall eat my shorts. I'm wearing shorts. Not honey, mate. No. Grass leaves. Grass leaves, says Lofty. What's a grass leaf? There's got to be something that doesn't need to be kept. Well, what about jack-o'-lanterns? What about jack-o'-lanterns? No. Many got to choose from. Oh, my goodness me.
Just think, if you had not been wasting your time subscribing to this channel, you could have had a baby by now. Thank you for 9 months.
Stream lady? No stream lady. Porkchop Wally there, resubscribing for 9 months. Amazing. Thank you so much for your resubscription. That's a ridiculous amount of time, Porkchop Wally. Thank you very much. Shroom lights. We tried shroom lights. Coarse dirt. The coarse dirt is not see-through. And it is spawnable. Speaking of coarse dirt, right, we're going to move away from azaleas for a minute. And we're going to look at the different types of dirts because we got a new one, peeps. We got a new one. We're up in our dirt game. We've not only got the farmland that we can now get in the creative inventory that is difficult to grab hold of. Here we go. We have also got rooted dirt, which I believe you can actually make. I think you can craft it with hanging roots, possibly. Am I right about that or am I wrong about that? I know you can get hanging roots from rooted dirt by hoeing it. Can you make rooted dirt from roots and dirt? These are the questions that everybody's not asking. Dirt, hanging roots. It seems not. Did Nelly's claw get worse as Pain Dragon? It's not got better. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. It has not improved. She's gone. She doesn't want to be on the television anymore. I'm sorry, mate. I know he was enjoying watching Puppy Cam, but she's wandered off. She's not interested. Not interesting? Not interested. What's BCE say? Carol, same idea. Oh, big Puppy Cam. Sorry, you've wasted your big Puppy Cam stream points there. Not my fault. Blame the dog. You have to plant stuff in farmland. That's the only problem. Yeah. Oh, I like it. I like the rooted dirt. It's good. It just adds even more amazing variation to your already very varied path stuff. Oh, we can have proper messy looking areas now. This is great. Oh, I love it. Rooted dirt for the win. Firefoo, just subscribe with Prime. Thank you very much for your subscription, Firefoo. That's amazing. Let's grab ourselves some seeds. Of any variety, I don't really mind which ones. Pop those in there quick before they turn. Then we'll have some nice looking brownie patch leading up to our greeny patch. Nice. Just Shanky says, hey Foxy. Cloverly says, use bone meal on any side, grows hanging roots underneath. Yeah, so it's farmable to get the roots, but how are we going to get the actual blocks themselves? How are we going to duplicate the blocks? Because I like the blocks, I want more of them. The roots, not so useful. Can we click dirt with the roots to put the dirts in the roots? I know we can stick the roots underneath the dirt, but I want rooted dirt. We could, if we grow an azalea tree on top, does that give us rooted dirt? Is this how we're going to have to farm it? If we grow that with bone meal. do we get rooted dirt underneath? I bet we will. We do. Okay, so it is renewable. But it means we're going to have to do a lot of tree chopping. Which also means we're going to get a lot of azalea leaves as well, which is good. But for one block... one block for every tree. Jeez. So you're going to have a process then, aren't you? You're going to have to get your moss blocks out, right? So you get your moss blocks, pop them down somewhere, and you bone meal those till you get yourself an azalea tree. You grab your azalea tree, you pop it on some mud, right? You grow your azalea tree on the mud. You get your one piece of dirt. You silk touch it. Jeez. Guys, it's going to take a long time farming that stuff. I mean, it's easy enough to get a lot of these things. But you're going to have to... I mean, there's going to be huge areas of people's worlds, aren't there, that have just been completely converted to moss while they've been harvesting azalea trees. For one tree, I think it might be worth considering an add-on or a resource pack that would allow a custom crafting recipe to add the roots back into the dirt, because otherwise it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that you're going to have to convert such huge areas of your world to get enough azalea trees to get one piece of dirt per time. Hands up in the chat if you think that is a fair compromise, having a crafting recipe that allows you to go, hey, look, I've got the hanging roots that I got from the dirt. I've got the dirt. Let's make rooted dirt. I mean, I'm assuming it's got... Maybe there is a recipe for it. No, coarse dirt, there's a recipe, but there's no recipe for rooted dirt. Yeah, you'd need one, says Jesse B. Yeah, I agree. Might have to sneak one into any particular world I happen to be playing on in the near future. Just Yankee says no. Oh, can a dispenser place an azalea bush? I would imagine not. Tectonic Tech says yes. Milsey says yes. Cloverlee, yes. Jesse B says yes. Pain Dragon says you should cover all the dirt blocks that touch the dirt under the tree, say 3x3 area. Yeah, you would think so, wouldn't you? It would be nice if it was a little bit like, you know, when you get podzol from a spruce. It'd be nice if it did that, but it's literally the one block. One block. One block. Maybe there's more below it. Maybe if we added some blocks below. Let's do a pile of dirt. Put an azalea tree on the top. And then bone meal it. No, it is one block. One block. But we can get as many roots as we want, which is crazy. So we can keep growing the roots. But why do we need the roots? It's the dirt we want. It's the dirt with the roots in. I can't believe there's no way of doing it. I can't believe there's no way in game of putting them into it. It just doesn't make sense. Podzol is a bit too much, this Pain Dragon. It's not if you need a lot of Podzol. Yeah, can you imagine? I mean, what have we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. That's 39 pieces of dirt from that area we've made there. And I know we could, like, smash them in and then grow more. So, I mean, you don't need to have a particularly giant area, but it's going to be frustrating doing that because then you've got to get rid of the carpets. It's just going to be awkward, isn't it? I mean, we didn't get any that time. What about a piston system? Let's see if we can create a redstone system that's going to generate us a lot of azalea bushes. So we need dispenser. Let's clear our system, actually. Then we go redstone crazy. Hi, Foxy, just got here, says Loaf Boy. It's too late, mate. You might as well not bother. Might as well not bother. No, I'm kidding. Thank you very much for turning up. Thank you very much. We're going to grab a dispenser. We're going to grab a piston. And a sticky piston as well, just in case. And an observer. God, I haven't done redstone in ages. It's been a long time. So we're going to need some moss. We need some moss. We need a piston. And we need a dispenser. We need some bone meal. Bob. We need some Bob, mate. Right, now we need a clock. Will it break it though, or will we get it if we use a piston on it? That's something worth checking actually. It's grab an azalea bush. Let's break it with a piston. We do get it. That's good news. So now we need a hopper. Okay. We'll have that facing that way, and we'll get a chest. How do you use a barrel? Well, I just had to use the chest. Okay. Jeez. How did you use a barrel? Let's use some deep slate. Let's use some deep slate bricks to wrap the whole thing up and make it look nice. Okay. Now we just need a clock. All we got to do is make a clock. How hard could it be? So we're going to have to time those differently. We could use we could do this nice and simply, actually. Get some. Oh, I've already got some. I didn't get any redstone. Oh, I did. I did. So, let's think about this. What's the best way of making a clock for this? Want it to be nice and fast, is what I'm thinking. Nothing. Okay, you can't grow it like that. What if we put it on top? Yeah, okay, so we need it to be up a block. Stop! Stop! Do you get the dirt if it's pushed, says Michael Switch. Well, I'm not trying to get the dirt right now. I'm just trying to get the actual azalea bits themselves. Plan number 1 is to get the azaleas in a nice, compact and easy fashion. Then we'll worry about trying to automate getting the dirt. But that's a tree farm, and I'm not very good at tree farms, so I don't think I'm probably the person for that job. If I'm being honest, I'm probably not the best equipped for that. Okay. Ooh. We got a sticker. We got a unicorn sticker. It can only mean one thing. Someone's used stickers. Thank you. Right. Let's pop that in there again. There we go. We're now automating azalea trees. Kind of a bit. We got one. I mean, we are growing a lot around the area as well. But we will eventually get more than one. There are things going down. We probably want a hopper minecart for this, if I'm being honest. Right, we've got a concept there. Let's make a better system. Let's go for the old-fashioned hopper minecart system that I've used a million times for bamboo trees and stuff like that. Let's do that. Can water push them, says Jushanki? Possibly, but why would you want it to be really slow? Let's get a piece of rail. Let's get this away from grass as well, so we're not making like tons of mess everywhere. Now let's get some stairs. Put the stairs there's. Put a hopper minecart in there. Like that. Then we want our one of them above that, like that. And then we can do all of our goodnesses from there. So dispenser. Piston. Oh no, we want observer into the piston, don't we? Observer into the piston. Redstone. Let's block it all off. So it can't go anywhere else. Let's put some glass in there. Make it look nice. Maybe one of those piston pushing the floor back and forth, says Pickles. I don't think we need to. I don't think it needs to be as complicated as that. I really don't think it needs to be complicated at all, really. I think we can do this quite easily. Hopper there. Chest. And then clear our inventory. And bone meal. If only I had my auto clicker still. It'd make life a lot easier for me right now. I'm to press the actual click button myself. Jeez. What's the world coming to? Where's my click button person? Clicks for me. I need a clicker. Right, now we just need a little clock on here. Who can come up with a tiny little compact clock? I know one that I use all the time. I might use for this actually. Although it tends to be a tiny bit laggy. But it'll be alright. It'll be fine. We'll use the good old-fashioned FoxyNoTail special. One of them clocks in that I've just put in completely the wrong place. Good job, FoxyNoTail. I need to... Nope. No. There we go. Redstone? I just threw my redstone away. You're a moron. I know. Here we go. Wow, it spreads a long way, doesn't it? It spreads a long way to the grass below. But there we go. We now have a fully automated system, he says, that's chucking it all out in front. We don't want it in front. Why is it chucking it out in front? Oh, it's pushing the... Oh, geez. Okay, so we need obsidian in front then. It's pushing the moss carpets out. Go. Look at the bone meal around it. It's crazy. They're like the sparkles. Is this working? No, we've got a bit of carpet there. So we've got a problem with carpets. Okay. Okay, let's... I want a hopper going into that minecart hopper. And then we'll have some glass going around that. And then if it's got a hole underneath it, it should fall down. Here we go. It's working. I can't see anything because of all of the sparkles, but it is working. Just use 2 observers, says Jug Shanky. That might actually be appropriate for this because I think this is going too fast, to be honest with you. Teddy Legend Gaming there, resubscribing for 1 month, tier 1, but they've been subscribed for 14 months. Thank you for the new, very confusing ways of looking at my subscribers' Twitch. You've managed to make something that works perfectly, not work very well at all anymore. Good job. So we're obviously getting grass seeds as well and moss carpet from this, which is great. So this is a nice way to collect moss carpet. That's good. Obviously, it's not going to generate as any moss, but we can generate moss easy enough. Since it's spread so far, you could have another piston heading the opposite of the existing piston to Pickles. You could do all sorts with this. We're just playing around, Pickles. You could go absolutely crazy with this. You could obviously have like a big proper shifting floor flower farm type thing going on. But if you just want a nice, quick, easy system for collecting a few azalea bushes, just have one of these sat somewhere, you know. I wonder if a moving floor thing would work. If we put a moss block... It will, because these azalea bushes can't exist without a block underneath them, can they? So if we do that, yeah, it's going to pop off. So yeah, you could use the moving floor thing. You'd end up with hopper minecarts underneath running around to collect everything and all that sort of stuff. But I think it'd be good. I mean, it's not the fastest thing in the world, this what I've made, but it'll sit there over time. You could go AFK with that until your bone meal run out and get a fair few bits. Pickle says, since it's... Oh, I've read that one already. Nice. Like your Crimson Fungus farm, says Pickles. Yeah. Yeah, you could definitely do it that way. You might not want to have your chest there, because stuff is actually falling on top of the side of the hopper there. You might want to find a different way to put your hopper or your dispenser... Or fill your dispenser up, maybe. But yeah, it's not a bad solution. Thinking about it, why did I have that going through into the hopper minecart? That's pointless. It might as well have just gone straight down into the chest. What a silly idea. Shanky says, how are you today? I'm alright. How are you doing? Teddy Legend Gaming said, hey all, hope you're having a good day. I am. Are you? I'm not all, by the way. I'm just answering for me. I can't answer for everyone else. So now we got that. How do we then create something that's going to give us 1 piece of dirt? 1 piece of dirt. This is terrible. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Rosie Bear says hydrate. Not Rosie, it's Rosalie. That's what I said. What I don't understand... These particles are not actually particles where it's growing the stuff. I mean, that's clearly where it's growing the stuff, down here. But those particles are up there. The particles are all in the wrong place. I think we got ourselves a bug, mate. Oof. Oh, there's carpet down there. I see. Well, there we go. Many. All lots of goodnesses. Let's smash that for a minute. Let's pop that there for now. Does combining the roots with dirt in the crafting table make a rooted block, says Pain Dragon? No, we tried that. You can't craft them. You can't craft the rooted blocks, which is why I'm suggesting we maybe have an add-on that allows a custom crafting recipe for that, because I think that really should be craftable. If you can craft coarse dirt, then you should really be able to craft that. I'm surprised that's not already in the game. I think that's probably an oversight from the developers, because I mean, surely look how good those rooted dirts look in that like grass area there. I think it's essential that we were able to do that. I wonder if spore blossoms can be automated, says Cloverly. Let's have a look. Spore blossoms. I mean, my issue with spore blossoms, as much as they're very pretty, is that the particles are awful colour. It's a horrible colour, this green snot that drips down from them. And the thing is, it goes for miles. It goes for absolutely miles. Those particles go on such a long way away from where that one spore blossom is. And they're snot. Why do they go upwards? They should slowly fall down, surely. I think it's a nice effect, but where are you going to use that? Where is there ever a circumstance where you want green particles floating around in a ginormous area? Cloverly says it's supposed to be yellow. It's been green since day one. How's it supposed to be yellow? Oh, the other thing is, can we contain it? That's what I want to know as well, because if you can contain it, it wouldn't be necessarily quite so bad. But if you can't contain it, if it's just going to, because it's a particle effect, if it's just going to go through blocks, which I think it probably will, then that's potentially quite a problem. They should add coloured snot by putting glass next to it. Yeah, I agree. I think you should be able to dye it. I definitely think that should be a dyeable thing. I think you should be able to dye the spore blossoms any colour and have whatever colour particles you want. You can do it with fireworks. Why can't you do it with spore blossom? Would the spore blossom particles cause crops to advance stages faster, like the next from bees dropping off? I've not heard that anywhere. It's not impossible, I guess. Right, are we going to see particles on the outside of this thing? Let's go delete that one so that we're not getting confused. Because look, the particles for that are over here. It's ridiculous. Particles never die. Let's follow it and see where it goes. Look how far away it is from there. That was over there, that spore blossom. Jeez. Yeah, so the spore blossom particles quite clearly are able to escape a completely boxed in box. You can see them, just coming out of the ground around it. So there's no way to cap them in. I mean, it's not as bad as it was when it was on top of it or when it's outside the box. If we put another one down just over here without it being in the box, it was worse, I think. Or maybe not. I mean, there's loads of them everywhere. Well, these particles cause lag on the servers, Junk Shanky. They won't cause any server lag. If you had enough of them, they would certainly cause client-side lag, which is basically lag on your computer. But they won't affect your server members. They'll be rendered on the client side. They won't be rendered on the server. The server won't even know they exist. Speaking of which, let's do an experiment and find out. We got our frames per second on the top of that. We've got 120 at the minute. Let's do many of these somewhere. It's like bees originally pacified in Skyblock games. Yeah. Green just doesn't make much sense for a beautiful flower, says Cloverly. I know. I really don't know why they chose green. Doesn't make any sense. Right, let's make some blocks at this level here. Do our fill thing again. And we'll use... Why don't we use some nice tasty moss blocks? There we go. And then underneath that, we've got to then fill some of those. This could be quite tricky. What are they called? Spore blossoms. There we go. Nice. Now let's see how many particle effects we get. Keep our eye on our frames per second as well, which is currently holding steady. at around about 117, 114. Doesn't seem too bad, really, but I know there is a thing in the game that can actually count how many particle effects are going on at once, and it will limit what's going on because of that. So I think Bedrock Edition's clever enough to not overwhelm your PC. Or your device. Quite a nice ceiling. But it's just a shame that you're going to get a snot dripped on you as you walk through. What a beautiful looking ceiling. Will these particles be removed by your particle pack like beacons and potions? No, I only remove beacon and potion particles. Because they're annoying when you're walking around with potion effect. It doesn't affect any other potions or any other particles. I really like that, the texture of that ceiling. I think that looks great. I'm going to go back to the amethyst, right? Because why not? Ooh, ooh. You could do patches of it. And you could make X's on the ceiling. Wow, I like that. Now we need a way to farm spore blossoms. Because again, we're not going to be able to find any because lush caves are so rare. I mean, you'll know when you're near one because it'll be you'll be absolutely riddled with particles, won't you? Didn't know whether it'd go nicely with the amethyst or not. I don't know if it does. I don't think so. I think it's just not quite the right colour, is it? Clover Lee says, that's interesting. Will these particles be removed? Oh, I've read that one. Pink glazed terracotta with that, says Mike. Yeah, I think that'll go nicely. Don't know why I keep hitting my volume button. Yeah. Oh, because it's got the leafy look on it already. If I could bother to rotate it properly, I think that would look quite nice. But yeah, the particles are really not causing any effect to my PC, so I think it's fine. I just think they're just way too many of them. And some stripped jungle wood and stripped birch. Try the crystal block. What crystal block? Oh, you mean the actual crystals hanging down like that we've got on there? I'm sure you can try that in your own time. We got that. So I don't know if there's anything else left for us to explore. Is there? Have we got anything else left? Got any other blocks that we can look at? I think we pretty much covered all the new ones. We do need to find a way to create spore blossoms. Now, okay, I got an idea, peeps. I got an idea. If we've got this system here that is bone mealing these blocks and creating stuff above it, if we bone meal them and they're floating, will they create spore blossoms below them? Is that a thing? Let's grab ourselves a dispenser. Pop it in the middle there, facing towards the moss. Now this is probably where we could do with a backwards and forwards in floor. But, oh, the other thing I want to check is if we got a spore blossom on there and we break that, do we get it? No, it can, oh, we do. It does drop. Oh, great. Okay. So now we need some bone meal. Pop that in there. Another quick redstone system. We kind of need to like... No, I need to keep that there. Can't see underneath it while I'm breaking these. Oh. I smashed that to bits. Anything? No. Oh, I thought we had something. No, that's probably just me punching a hole in it. Just pop ourselves a piston back there again, just to keep clearing that block, so it can keep going. Will we get one eventually? I don't think we will. I don't think we will. So how are we going to get more of them? Are they really going to be as rare as bells, or if not more rare than bells? Surely there's a way we can get spore blossoms. Can we bone meal spore blossoms? No, we can't. What about man, you bone mealing the flowers, says Polternome. I literally just did it, mate. You wrote it before I did that, but that's fair enough. Dual shifting floors, lower and higher, says Mike on Switch. Roof above the system, Foxy, says Just Shanky. I don't think... I mean, if it's not... We're bone mealing... bone mealing the block directly, so I don't think putting any above it's going to help, but we'll try. Do it on a couple of layers as well, just so that we can make sure. Sounds like we need more bone meal as well. Where's our dispenser? It's underneath, isn't it? Oh, that was the one I placed. Oh, yeah, we got one. No. No, you didn't, FoxyNoTail. No, we get stuff on top, not below. Bone meal a root block. Bone meal a root block. Bone meal a root block. I'm going to do it. Surely they can't be that rare. We get roots. Not one of them, mate. Roof above the system, Foxy. Hello, Foxy. Late again. How's everyone doing? Says Pansy Panda. We're all right. Just more roots, says Mike on Switch. Yeah. So it does look like the spore blossom is not going to be easily obtainable. Jeez. That's a shame. I mean, they're going to be... I mean, to be fair, are we really going to be wanting green snot floating around the bases? Maybe not. I think they should make that like a redstone thing as well. You can off and on it. Or maybe you should only do it during, like, if it's light enough or if it's daylight. It would also be nice if you could put them on the side of blocks and get that, like, that flower facing towards you. I think that would be great. Unobtainium, says Just Shanky. Indeed, yeah. We need a lush cave outside the prune area then, sir. We will need a lush cave outside the prune area. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I can't believe it's not butter. What are they called? Spore. Do they have a crafting recipe? No. Oh, no. Well, no words. No. No, it looks like there's no point in even bothering with Minecraft anymore, guys. They've ruined it. They've taken it away from us. I don't like it anymore. Forget it. I'm not playing. Go play Roblox, I think, instead. You may not like them in your base, but hidden in other people's bases is a prank. Yeah, that would be good fun, wouldn't it? If you bone meal a root block over a dirt block, will the roots spread through to it? Let's find out. Let's find out. That would be really handy if it did. Let's find out. You said that a million times. Yes, let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Shut up. Okay, fine. Sorry. Okay, so we got ourselves some rooted dirt. We have many dirt around it. We're going to bone meal it. I'm going to bone meal the bejesus out of it. That is a no. Okay, what about up above and below? No, I would have been nice because obviously the roots grow from below it. If they like grew into the block below, that would have been quite cool. No. No, 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 no roots for you. I've read all of those. You'll run out of things to say to me, peeps, and I've run out of things to say to you. It is actually that time of day where I go, do you know what? I've had enough of you lot. I'm off, mate. So I might disappear in a minute. Try bone mealing dirt. What do you think I'm doing? It's dirt here. I'm bone mealing it. I thought maybe like, you know how Nylium will spread to stuff like that. I thought that might work, but it's not having any of it, mate. What about grass instead, maybe? Maybe. Well, of course that would happen. What about coarse dirt next to it? I can't believe it's not renewable. Like, properly. I have to grow a whole azalea tree to get one block. It's crazy. Not the rooted dirt. This is dirt. This here is dirt. I'm clicking. I'm clicking it. You're not looking properly. Telling me to do things I'm already doing, mate. Jeez. So we've learned that our spawnable, our non-spawnable garden is actually spawnable. Our spore blossoms are unobtainable. Our rooted dirt is practically unobtainable, and you know, amethyst is also not particularly renewable. It's gonna be tough getting these new blocks. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna have loads. Oh, I didn't use dripstone. We're gonna have loads and loads of. We're not gonna have much dripstone either. Is that craftable? No, game mode S, please. Yes, we can craft dripstone, which is a good sign, good thing. However, no, I don't type it in there, do I? Do it down here. You're going to need a lot of pointed dripstones to do that, so you need quite a big pointed dripstone farm in order to be able to create dripstone. And dripstone's not the most, you know, interesting or attractive of blocks, really. I'm sure it'll come in useful for a lot of things. And I'm sure there'll be lots of really interesting, fun ways of like decorating with it. I don't know. We found Foxy's Season 3 bases as spaceships as Pickles. Shh. Don't tell anyone, Pickles. Stop guessing all of my stuff. Does it go with our purples and our amethyst? Probably not. You never looked at a tuff or calcite. Oh, geez. Let's look at those then. How did we not look at tuff? Because that's grey. That should have gone in our cobble stuff. Why didn't you moan at me earlier on? Jeez, this should have gone on our wall of many grey things. Look at that. That's the perfect blender for the andesite and the other stuff. Why did we not notice this before? Jeez, you guys, rubbish. It's not as foxy as you. No, you. It's a bit green, isn't it? Maybe this would go nicely over here. I did, says Pickles. No, I didn't see it, so it doesn't count. Oh, yes. Well, this does go nicely over here. Oh, yeah. We got another block to our arsenal over here, guys. Oh, look at that. It goes very good. Okay. So calcite, what's that going to be useful for? Calcite where? Next to diorite? Are we going to have calcite and diorite tiled floors? We can blend from, like, really bird pooey block through to not quite so bird pooey block to, like, really smooth. I like the fact that they're all quite similar in that way. I think that would make a nice tiled floor, actually. Bit of a mix and match between both of those. If we go like that. Maybe not because of the edging on that. No, I don't really like that. What about with tuff? Yeah, maybe for like an old worn down kitchen. It's like marble, said Tectonic Tech. Yeah, but it's because there's no other variations of it. It's kind of almost a little bit useless, isn't it? Chessboard. Yeah, that's quite a cool looking chessboard. Is there a polished version of calcite? No, there isn't. The developers basically said that because people were going, oh look, we've got real marble, and they were like, no, quartz is our marble. Quartz is Minecraft's marble. Calcite's just calcite. So it just makes you think, why did they add it? Why add it in? It doesn't really make any sense. They must have thought of, you know, it must have needed a specific use. There must have been a reason for it. Doesn't go with quartz really all that well. Does definitely go with diorite. Maybe they're just so sick of people being fed up with diorite they wanted to give it something that they could work with. I don't know. Must have been a reason for it. It just doesn't make sense. Smooth basalt. We used smooth basalt. We've used many smooth basalts. We did that originally in our path. Yeah. I think we covered everything. Maybe it's for 1.8 stuff, says FoxyNoTail. Maybe. I mean, we got lots of things that go with snow now, haven't we? So we grab the new snow. Well, in fact, it's not new snow. This is actually old snow. The new snow and that would kind of maybe transition quite nicely into a path. If you know, that kind of almost looks a little bit like an icy pathway that you might be walking down. And throw a few snow layers in there as well. And then you would obviously get towards your main path, which would probably either then maybe go into tough, actually, because tough's quite a reasonably similar texture. And then maybe like transition into the cobbled or the smooth basalt or cobble or something like that. I think that's a bit too dark, actually, going into that. Get out of the way, spotty green stuff. I do like that tough as a floor or road material, though. Concrete is darker than snow, says Just Yankee. Yes, it is. Concrete's not a very bright white at all, really. It's quite a muted white. It's a very, very light grey. It's just so smooth. It's great. I love white concrete, but it's so smooth. It doesn't go with anything when you're trying to do textures or anything like that. I think that could work quite well. It's like a mountain path. Coming down a mountain path using those. Maybe throw in a bit of gravel and a bit of cobblestone. I think that'll work quite nicely. Right, peeps. Anyway, it's time to go, sadly. Felmon says hello. Goodbye. Drip leaves, says Pickles. What? Oh, don't forget drip leaves. Oh, my goodness me. It's been time to go for a week. What do you want me to do with the drip leaves? Okay, let's go. The problem with the small drip leaf is they have to be put in water, don't they? Or at least on something waterlogged. So they're kind of a bit useless for decorating in these sorts of things. We could maybe add the big drip leaves to some of these things and make those look a little bit more. Add a little bit of variation in there. But to be honest with you, out of all of the blocks, I'm not actually that much a fan of the drip leaf. I don't know whether that's because of the connotations it has with parkour, because I just hate parkour so much. I think these small ones will look great in ponds. I think they'll look really, really nice in ponds. But I'm not overly keen on the big ones. Parkour, clay and dirt. Clay and dirt. Can you put them on clay and dirt, can you? But clay's not going to really... no, I don't really... Dirt, man. Let's put some dirt down. Can it go on rooted dirt? No. It can go on coarse dirt. It's the wrong one. No. Just normal dirt. No, it can't go on dirt at all. You're lying to me. Don't go on dirt. You can click rooted dirt with it. You can't click anything else with it. That's kind of weird. Don't tell me this is a way to spread rooted dirt. Yeah, that's weird that you can actually click rooted dirt with it. You can't put it down on it. But you can't click coarse dirt or normal dirt with it. Or grass. Clay is grey block too, says Rail. Yeah, but it doesn't fit with all those because it's too smooth. Too smooth. It's too luminous. Doesn't go. What you could do... Oh, I know, because it'd be a slab, wouldn't it? I was going to say you could maybe waterlog a slab and put it on there, but I don't think that'll work. I doubt very much that will work. Try it. Give it a go. But I don't think so. No. Just as I suspected. Underwater dirt. Well, I'm sure it'll go on anything underwater, will it not? If we... Let's make a... Is that all it grows on, like underwater dirt? If we put stone brick at the bottom of that and put water in, will it not grow in there? No. No, but we can make the water flash. We got flashing water. Right, okay. We can use coarse dirt underwater, though. Interesting. That's what I meant by dirt, lol, says Cloverly. Oh, I see what you mean. See what you mean. Well, I quite like that area. I think that's going to look... Stuff like that's going to look brilliant when we got all those things. If we can get our hands on enough rooted dirt. I really like the copper stuff. I can see some amazing stuff coming through from that. I'm not overly keen on what we've built there, but I think there's some brilliant designs coming through with copper. I think the amethyst is going to be difficult to work with in points, but I think people will find ways of using it that make it look interesting. I still think my favourite use for it is the use of it underneath the carpet in the Christmas shop. The deep slate I really like for the roads, although it's actually the smooth basalt I like more than anything. The smooth basalt with the cobbled deep slate I think works really well together. And the tough and those, I think they're going to make really nice looking roads as well. But that is it. Don't you mention any more things that I've missed. I'm sure there's more, but I don't care. I'm off, mate. Right, let's roll the credits. Jeez, let's go all big, and let's say thank you to everybody for coming along. Thank you for joining in the stream. Thank you for helping me out with all of your many donations and all of the good stuff that you do. And we're going to go to DB after this. I'm going to go see DB. Thanks a lot for the stream, says Polton. You're very welcome. Khaleesi says, lol, thanks, bye. Millsy says, bye, Foxy in chat. Tectonic Tech says, Bruno raid. We could do Bruno. Bruno's got quite a few watching. I think we should go to DB. DB could do with a nice little boost there to his stream. I think that would be helpful. So there we go. I'm going to click DB. I'm going to click the raid button when it comes up, and I'm going to go. I'm just going to go. Bye, peeps. Thank you very much. It was lovely seeing you all. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye.